Alright, so we have negative x times y to the fourth power. So when you multiply, or when you raise something to the fourth power, you're multiplying it into itself 4 times. So this right here is the same thing as negative x times y times negative x times y times negative x times y, negative times negative x times y. Right. So in this instance, what we do is we would multiply all of the x's together and all of the y's together. So when you multiply all the y's, so you have this y, this y, this y, this y, there's 4 y's here. When you multiply all 4 of those together, that will leave you with y to the fourth power. Now when you multiply the negative x's together, so in this case right here, you have 2 negative x's, 3 negative x's, 4 negative x's. As you know, when you multiply 2 negative x's together, so I'll put this off to the side, negative x times negative x, or for any negative number, 2 negative numbers will give you a positive. So this would be positive x squared. Okay. And let's say we take this positive x squared, so positive x squared, and we multiply it by another negative, so in this case that negative right there, negative x. When you multiply a positive and negative, that'll give you a negative number, and x squared times x will give you negative x to the third. And then we multiply this by the last negative x right here. So we take the negative x to the third, multiply by that last negative x, and once again you have 2 negatives here. So again, whenever you multiply 2 negatives, you'll end up getting a positive. So this is going to revert it back to a positive, and x to the third times x, or rather negative x to the third times negative x, will give you positive x to the fourth. And that's going to go right here next to the y to the fourth. So whenever you raise anything to an even numbered power like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so forth, it'll always be positive, because you're going to be multiplying either 2 sets of negatives, 2 sets of positives. That's always going to revert to a positive number, and that's why the negative sign went away. So that's why you get negative x y to the fourth power gives you positive x to the fourth times y to the fourth.